Yo, yo, yo. I think we're live. Yeah. I'm digging through the trash for a hard drive. Going to El Salvador for the halftime. I can hear the feedback. Gotta pause that. Here we go. But. Yo, what's going on, guys? So the whole point here today is just to do it 2 days consecutive and just to vibe out for a bit. I tried to get this thing to work on, what's it called? Kick. No luck. I don't know what the goal is for Kick. I don't know what the goal is with Rumble. Energy short sells. Southwest Sydney fit the orange pill. Robbie P, Doof Nights, Richard on the bill. Get your hazmats. Don't be passive. Cause we just made toxic maxis. Radioactive. Yeah, so I see George is in the building. What's going on, man? Are the levels all good? Can you hear the mic?
We got that orange coin, purple text, fiat maxis, disrespect society of individual.
Yeah, I think that's better.
Tactics is the criminal without digressing. Operate on block time with 10-minute intervals.
I gotta adjust my screen here. I can't see what you're writing. Wicked. We step as we stacking our satoshis, grow that bundle. Hold it closely so the aim is
we sidestep the damage with a show that's been established since the genesis, aka the nemesis.
Volume, motherfucker.
With the reality of a paper Nakamoto rope.
I don't know where my stream deck is. If I had the stream deck, I could go like, okay, half volume back to full volume for the rapidy raps. But getting used to the whole setup. Today was good. Caught up with a mate, Samuel. He came up to Sydney with me. We just caught up for dinner down at Rashay's, bruh. Rashay's. Thank you, George. Levels are looking good. I'm on Zapstream as well. I don't know if it's working. It must be because I'm on YouTube and this is getting forwarded. How's the real estate market looking, George? I've got the Switch. I've got the ATEM Mini ISO Pro and I got the other camera here. But batteries are flat. And that's the one that's got the lens you got me to get. You like, get that lens. I was like, all right, I got that lens. I was going to charge the battery. So this is even like mobile, bro. So I could get angles over there on the back on the keyboard. And obviously like profile shots, I guess. And then up there, I've got another camera, but battery management. That's what we're going to do here is battery management. Make sure things charged up, battery. What do you call it? A charging station? Hey, you know what? We're going to wrap on this part. Yo, they want to go cashless like no cheddar. Looking at the CBDCs, I see the whole setup. Talk about a house of cards, got me so fed up. If I had to choose BTC, be a go-getter. Oh, Facebook, nice. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, you know, I didn't realize that I could have people tuning in. You know, like you think sometimes, I'll pause this music, turn it down. I want to share a monologue. Regardless of how many followers you have, whether it's 100 or 1,000, okay? There's always a starting point, isn't there? I didn't realize that if I go live, one person tunes in, then maybe two. The other day, I had 7 people watching the YouTube. Rap as you speak, get some views happening. You reckon freestyle? Dude, I guess I'm just trying to freestyle and make some sense. I got the overlays on the beat. I got to get a pure instrumental. YouTube. I'll get one of my instrumentals from YouTube. And I can freestyle and I can talk about it over the beat. Yeah, we got this one. So the problem that I was having was connecting the thing to the kick. It turned out that the Rumble was having a thing and didn't really work out the way that I imagined. My freestyle patterns, when I talk about what's going on, I caught up with lunch at Rashay's with my mate Sam and we kicked back and just talked stuff and it was awesome and we had gravy on beef steaks. The whole freestyle of this thing while you do it is a bit funny, man. Did you say? What did you say? Yes. Oh, what did you say? That's a good song, that one. I enjoy that. I gotta share this as well over to Facebook. But the monologue of what I was saying before, people tune in. It's surprising. And the last one from last night's got 100 views on my YouTube, which is hectic because none of my other lives done a number like that, 24 hours. What do we got here? Rap as you speak. It's yeah, okay, so I'm caught up on those comments. I don't know what the goal is of Zapstream. We're live, apparently. We're here, we're doing it. What do we got? All right, because the whole point here is just to try and test other things out, and I keep fucking up the settings, and there's so many little checkpoint lists to get off, make sure that you're ticking the box on. Get a rap going, keep engagement. I like it, man. We will do that. We're gonna go to the Bitcoin slang joint. Yo, a Bitcoin is a currency, blockchain is technology, transactions take place on it constantly. A public key is your address, private key is your access, cash is trash, Bitcoin is an asset, and stacking sats is like accumulating gold. A market order sold, to hodl is to hold. A confirmation is that the transaction is back, with verification intact, with minus proof of work. A bankster is a crook, amateur traders get shook. Look, the white paper is the book. And if the price is low, you bought high and got stuck. What's luck? Cause if you got hacked, that means you got fucked. And Bcash is a clone, open source is the code. A computer running software is a node. I know you like the way I break it down, so let's take a moment to ponder. How does $1 million Bitcoin sound? Share it to Facebook. Don't nothing move but the money. Stop smiling, stay still. Don't nothing move but the money. Credit is dead, speculation is a bet. Bitcoin, a native currency for the internet. The panic sellers to sweat. I know there's a check. To Moon is for the price to move 100x. Peter Schiff is a hater. Shout outs to Michael Saylor, Elon Musk and Tesla. Yes, sir. To leverage is to add margin to the trade. And if the market moves against you, then you're absolutely slayed. I see bubbles that pop. It's volatile a lot. Predict the price going up. That's just time in the top. Not many systems are critical. A Satoshi is 1/100 millionth of a Bitcoin decimal. Your wallet functions exactly like a bank clerk, and hash rate is the power of the network. I know you like the way I break it down, so let's take a moment to ponder. How does $1 million Bitcoin sound? Ain't nothing funny. Don't nothing move but the money. Stop standing, be still. Don't nothing move but the money. A Bitcoin sound, absolutely. How does it sound?
Scam. That is one of those initial.
So this is, I think you might have missed the live yesterday. I was breaking it down that
US dollar and all fiat currencies
taking the original Bitcoin slang and then the remix from 2021 and merging them together for a performance.
Through Bitcoin that the most
I caught up with Dano and we cooked up this little intermission, which you're obviously not hearing because I'm talking over it.
Scam in human history in terms of time, energy, purchasing power stolen.
Let's
that
go.
Really sort of short circuits your brain. I guess it short circuits your view on socioeconomic reality. It makes you question what else you may have taken
for verse 3 of Bitcoin slang.
Is that it just
Your crypto holdings is your bag. To boast about your gains is to brag, and address name is a tag. Scammers are shills, no coiners hold bills. To execute a trade means your order got filled. Also dApps are decentralized apps. Capital gains means tax on buy signals and traps. And discourse is the talk, but a lack of consensus means that when the blockchain splits it's a fork. A halvening's an event where the block reward the miners get his cut of 50%. Participation builds a network effect, and if you lost a large amount then that means you got wrecked. A low price is a dip, Lambers are whips, and Bitcoin improvement proposals are bips. I know you like the way I break it down, so let's take a moment to ponder. How does $1 million Bitcoin sound? Ain't nothing funny but the money. Ain't nothing funny, don't nothing move but the butter. Day 2 of going live every day, doing Bitcoin raps until Bitcoin is 100K. I said that Julian knows I got the juiciest flows upon these UTXOs as I consolidate. Kick it with the ballers in the Bitcoin Hall of Fame. The odds of ever capture. I keep fucking that up every time I do it. That little section there. Not start. ordered that for fun. Off the jump, it's more than diamond hands or time preference. Soft war in this new era. Walking around now, cocky. Heck yeah, I got some nice weapons. Probably wouldn't know another Aussie rapper backing. Stacking, got some sovereignty and less harassment. We're getting richer with Satoshi in his absence. Family is affluent, the grandkids are clapping. Got a lot that's riding off of these investments. One-way ticket please for a flight to safety. A high tide lifts all ships, we gotta get this done. 15 years and we've only been the one. And if it wasn't for Satoshi, they wouldn't have nothing. A high tide lifts all ships, we gotta get this done. It's been 15 years, we've only been the one. If it wasn't for Satoshi, they wouldn't have nothing. I got your hat, you little chump. Advertise a side pocket ledger, that's a little dumb. That's an attack vector hazard, that'll drain your funds. Grow up and be a man or we gon' smack you on the bum. But haters only cry once they dumped. Wrecked whatever crumbs. There's gossip on the time chain and what we said on. You could go and order that for fun. Off the jump, it's more than diamond hands or time preference. Soft war in this new era. Walking around now cocky, heck yeah, I got some nice weapons. Probably wouldn't know another Aussie rapper packing. Stacking, got some sovereignty and less harassment. We're getting richer with Satoshi in his absence. Family is affluent, the grandkids are clapping. We got a lot that's riding off of these investments. One-way ticket please for a flight to safety. Holy shit, I couldn't believe I did that. I'm trying to share this to Instagram. Alright, share that. Thought that we were wrong? Yeah. Alright, live again. Fuck man, that takes some time. Yeah, I know some $1,000 net worth is adverse from making more money than the dad's earning. With nothing in their wallet but some JPEG hamburgers. Quick money gained, lost fast on some gas burners. Alright, so we're gonna break. We're gonna take a little break. We're gonna ride over the beat. Kick back again for a little second, because I want to make sure that all this shit's going out there, getting the signal out there to the universe. What's the price of Bitcoin at the moment? Let's talk about where the markets are at. BTC to AUD. 93,000 Australian. It's not too bad. I mean, we went hectic since November last year. Anyone got song requests? Because I got to start rehearsing other songs. And I want to be able to have a memory bank of every song I've ever written that's published that I can just on the fly rap. Nah, we're doing Bitcoin every day. Bitcoin raps every day till Bitcoin is 100K. American. What did you say? Okay. Fuck, I haven't rapped that in a long time. The quickest way, I probably have to get the beat off YouTube. Zootek, what did you say? Instrumental. We'll see how we go. It's been quite some time since I rapped this. All right, let's have a listen to this. Hopefully there's no ads on the YouTube, because I'm streaming my own instrumental of YouTube. This is why I release the instrumentals out there through the distro, so I don't have to go on my computer and be at home. I could be out in New Zealand or rap that song. All right, we got the beat on YouTube. I got this in the bag. This my alter ego, Max Baguette. Zootek teenage angst spread across the dash of a red Corvette. Don't you want when he's dead, he's dead? Yeah, I get bodied again, but fuck, how'd it go? Yeah. Too much technology here. I juxtapose this to Melbourne Zoo. Smart like a robot, wild like a pelican, dog is amused. Fuck down on you fools like my motherfucking name was Luda. And I'm fast to the furious, white wall rolling, faulty brakes in the tank for the Jews. Two times to the chewed on your lips. I remember you do to these. Fuck. Lucifers. What you mean when I'm mugging? Supreme in this nugget. Drinks on me, you don't need no luggage. Alcoholic bartender, that's an allegory art render. And I ran in swinging around the blade. Get your now come to it. You know the funny part about that lyric is show you, like I'm trying to create a visual of show me your hands with your fingers cut off. It's my alter ego Max Baguette. Yeah, the idea was like a French baguette roll, but like Max Baguette. I think I was living with you at that time when I was creating some dance music on SoundCloud. I say, I got the bum with the with the thing. What did you say? See, when the beat comes in, I know where the things are. Like, I know that this is the what did you say part, and it amplifies. What did you say? I just don't always remember all the lyrics, unfortunately. Like, even Grizzly Bastard was saying this to me, that remembering the first lyric of a verse is actually quite difficult. If you fuck that up, chances are you're gonna fuck up the whole verse. But if you got little breaks in the beat that you can remember, like, oh, that's when I say this line, it can save you. What did you say is a banger? I know, man. I should have got the lyric video up and rapped it. I could probably do it again. If I get the lyric video, like karaoke. I'm doing karaoke on my own shit. Let's play that again. Because I reckon I can do it better. What did you say? Lyric video. Yeah. I've got two of them playing. Alright, so I got the lyric video on the screen. So it goes like, I'm gonna mute it though. I got this in the bag, this my older ego, max big yeah. Zootech teenage angst spread across the dash of a red Corvette. Don't you get, he's dead, yeah. But I resurrected and I'm back. I just noticed there's a fucking spelling error in the lyric video. Resurrected. I never noticed that till now. What did you say? I'm having trouble reading the comments here. What we got? Do Stardust. Fuck, I don't even have the instrumental. That's in a hard drive somewhere. Because that was Midnight Green stuff and we all worked on it. So like, it went out, you know, we never released the instrumental. What did you say is a banger? Midnight Green. I mean, I could do some Zootech shit. I think I got the Zootech instrumental. Showtime. But we could do this until 100k subs. But honestly, like, I think I need mass amount of content going up to get 100k subs. I don't think I can do that just off the back of live streaming without short form clips. I'm not finding any Zootech instrumentals. We're gonna roll with the show. What the fuck? Now, this is probably why I should all have it in VLC so I can just like pop it open instead of finding the windows. And this song went well. A lot of people resonate with the idea that fucking spending Bitcoin for shit and then regretting it after, whether it was substance use, like all the Bitcoiners from Silk Road days, or even more recent, like I bought a car and now I regret it. Like, some people are like that. So this song resonates with a few folks. Yeah. $250,000, give it a couple of years, it'd be more like $1 billion. Buy me an island in Europe, all of a sudden Sicilian. Pipe dreams now like Puppy, drive around in my Bugatti. How do my bags get heavy? I tell them I'm fibbing the notchy. And I have paid my tuition fees. Bitcoin cloud is not for free. Where's your rationality? Yeah. DCA my Bitcoin stack. Layer 2, daps on daps. Don't FOMO, hey bro, relax. Yeah, magic carpet ride, no caps. My money's like women, you know my exes multiply. And they some tourists coming to Vegas, roll the dice. And I've been waiting for this shit here for most of my life. But I hit that bong for an old time. What am I stupid? I knew that shit was one of my vice. And I still got bags from here on out, I hold on tight. Oh, that smoke under the laser strobes and lights. But I hit that bong for an old time. I'm coming with urgency, give me the Ferrari gon' ahead of the curve, money gon' work for me. Crypto alert in me, look it's red. I ain't scared, I learned it all perfectly. Look at the nerve on me. I love rapping this one, it's just so sleek. That cannot be switched. Where's your rationality? Yo, George boy, what's going on? DCA, my Bitcoin stack. You buying Bitcoin? Layer 2, daps on daps. You using Lightning Network? Don't FOMO, hey bro, relax. Did you diamond hands that shit? Magic carpet ride, no caps. It's not a rug pull, it's a magic carpet ride. Ooh, I'm stressing. Yeah. My money's like women, you know my exes multiply. And they some tourists coming to Vegas, roll the dice. And I've been waiting for this shit here for most of my life. But I hit that bong for an old time. What am I stupid? I knew that shit was one of my vice. And I still got bags from here on out to hold on tight. All that smoke under the laser strobes and lights. But I hit that bong for an old time. I thought I would struggle performing that just because the singing, but it's not out of a weird register where it's not like I can't hit those notes. I just got to be ready for them. And I'm not even really singing right now. George Otto. What's going on, George Otto? Support George Otto with the Barra. Let's go. A Bitcoin is a currency. Blockchain is technology. We already did this one, but fuck it, obviously. We're gonna go to the next one because we got some unrelief shit that I was doing yesterday. I already did one of those today.
We're gonna have all these Bitcoin like billionaires and all the rich people who just bought Bitcoin and didn't do anything else with their life. How do you lose a Bitcoin?
It makes sense to go live every day at different times and just test it out to see when people are more likely to tune in.
I've made
They wanna go cashless like no cheddar. Looking at the CBDCs, I see the whole setup. Talk about a house of cards, got me so fed up. If I had to choose, BTC be your go-getter. Why not any others? Disregard the rubbish. Crypto graveyard is derelict. You don't get a Mona Lisa without effort. Can't do what the feds do, rob you for your necklace. The excess is gluttonous. The death grip suffocates. I don't really care about that. We don't have enough grenades. And that's a dollar bill priority, and everybody falls for it, doesn't fail to still amaze. I'm from the crib like a creature in the mud. Swift salesman, sell you anything, as long as I could greet you with a hug. Convince you that anything wrong with my product is a feature, not a bug. ICO had a hella lots of liquidity that if we were to dump at 300 X's on the pump, liquidate the pools and the dexes when we exit out the junk. Will get you out the funk. Chances are the SEC won't tighten up nothing. You did not get scammed. Maybe you got scammed, sucker. Crypto Vegas is not Bitcoin status. You got microwaves for Faraday cages. Hot. I let it marinate for ages. My stop loss average 10% negated. My swing trades move markets. Reset your chart, change tracks with pants, set yourself some new targets. Best to know how I did it, cause you got locked out quick. My two-factor is I don't know how I did it, I just logged out rich. Tailor-made suit is what I walked out with. Who am I? That Oz-play rapper with overseas peeps say he raps so slick. Took the glossary, condensed that shit. I prescribed them, free of them, orange pill hits. Busted, the TOS hates that I'm on here. Financial advisory stickers on my content. Shadow ban, try to cancel the man, cause they can't tolerate Bitcoin currency nonsense. It's either that or keep it bricks of the dollar. Dumb, stupid, old boomer, egotistical scholars. They try to stall our overall performance. If inside's my control, outside is warfare. The older I get, the more hot my bars get. Flame emoji, I'm doing this well. Flow like the oceanic swell. Oblivious to bozos who hoping it would fail. Huh? Yeah. I got two ways I can end that. Oceanic swell, which is how I originally wrote it, or currency swell, right? Because currency, bank, the banks of a river, push the, like it's all money terminology is all money related, it's all water related. That's one thing that tripped me out about realizing those things. We already did this one. The currency. Yeah, bro. Fuck. Exactly. The currency. Oh. But if you look back at like old school videos of Scrooge McDuck educating his like little nephews, he made heaps of references in that, like Disney, the Disney animation. Ooh, I'm stressed. Not really. But yeah, Frederick, you got a point there, man. Like that's the craziest thing. Maritime Admiralty law. We did this song. We're gonna jump across the Toxic Maxi. We're doing some unreleased stuff. If you go back in this video, there's an unreleased song earlier on. Yeah. But this one, we're familiar with this. This is what got me on BTC Sessions last year, like after this song was released. I feel like Harrison Ford in the 90s with my bitcoins. In the 2020s, we encrypting everything. The government can go fuck itself. Wanna shout us out of banks? Go ahead, we don't need you. Put the Toshis on USBs and trade them amongst the people. The jab was really poison. Matter of fact, let me translate. The crypto likely to succeed is the one with the lowest vax rate. I'm in a rage, the WAF wanna infiltrate government and legislate and attack the chain, talking smack about the climate change. Get electric cars. Where's the free energy at? I've been buying so many bitcoins, I forgot where I put my tinfoil hat. And stacking sats is the biggest drug. Just look at how I live it up. Don't see me shitting on dollar bills, you'll see me ripping them up. 21 gazillion freaking Fahrenheit. No coiners, I got hard orange pills to swallow for all you guys. 24 to 35-year-olds about to get a lesson on why my Germany. It'll affect your 5-year-olds. They said he's, huh? Then hey, Frederick, I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate you like vibing with this track. And anything else that I've done, the Bitcoin shit always pops off for me. It's crazy.
Today, in unprecedented news, Chancellor is on brink of the 37th.
It's like you can continue doing standard Oz hip hop or just do Bitcoin shit and just level up and 10x in a tenth of the time. Early Silk Road, they must have had some good drugs. That rug pull you were in explains why you're in retail pushing rugs. Went from driving a Lambo to a Camry. Scam, I took you for a ride in the backseat of his taxi. And Maxine asked me about some altcoins. Don't ask me, cause I'm a marginalized white male, toxic Maxi. Lost your keys, little piggies cannot get up in their house. Oink oink lessons, pigs get slaughtered. Altcoin reference, don't cry to me if you can't spend your CPDs for Wi-Fi costs. Take your T-field tissues and with them I'll just wipe my balls. If you can't tell what the price is high for a neck and sell it bowl, malinformed, malice caused by central bank and reckless nonsense. I'm thinking, go me go rang, wildin' out and no coin is like Max Kaiser doing Peter Schiff at the end of Bitcoin slang. I'm feeling well. Living it up in a penthouse of a tallest building within the fortress walls of the Bitcoin Citadel. Fuck, man. I said this last night. This track is actually a really hard one to do. Just cause like extra syllables to pull off that kind of da-da-da-da-da-da-da Eminem kind of thing that people keep comparing to, which obviously Eminem's a huge inspiration for me when I was growing up, so it's obvious. Hey, Omar, the music theory god is in the building right now. The music theory god. Like, he's educated me, Omar. I go back and forth with Omar. We talk about some of the music theory shit that, you know, as an artist you intuitively do. And then Omar's like, well, yeah, you're actually doing this and you've applied that ninth there. And I'm just like, what? Thank you so much, Omar. Hip Hop Omar. Hip Hop Omar. So we've played this instrumental a number of times. Is there anything I haven't performed here? OBTO. The unreleased one. I said that Julian knows. This needs an intro. We need to get the volume right before we start rapping this one. I need help producing some songs, guys. Can anyone help me? In what reference? Like when it comes to producing songs, structuring arrangements, like choosing sounds, because people have different issues and they struggle with different things. We'll trade for sick videos. Yeah, I got some beats I made. Like, okay. There's so many levels because you got the composition, arrangement, mixing, and then, you know, if you have a direction of where you want to take your music and if you're going to stack songs, that's a good start. And I know you've been doing that, George. I'm going to play this beat in the background while we talk. But this is the beat to the new Bitcoin Pizza Day track. Fuck. It's got like that corn vibe with the... Right? I used a small clone pedal, which is... Where's my guitar pedal board? Same pedal that Kurt Cobain used, but when you max it out, you get that effect that the guitarist from Korn did. Lay them out good, got some beats, lay them out good as in structure, saw arrangement. Yeah, we could talk after, and I know some peeps as well. I know Omar wanted to increase his production value, like the sounds he chooses. But we were talking about this yesterday, that if you can bring a song back to just one element, then you got a good song. Like, I can play this track on the bass guitar and rap along to it, and we got most of the song there, 99% of it. Dance music is a bit different, and then all the extra layers you can add in with like loops and there has to be like a solid melody that kind of carries the whole thing through, because people will whistle it. And then once you got the whistle part, loop it, bring it in, take it out. But if you listen to other people's music and just analyze what they do and just be aware of all the transitions that are happening in the songs, and you can learn a lot too. Do a verse. Yeah, it all depends on so many levels. But we'll talk after this, off this, or even live about it. That'd be awesome. I'm gonna do this track now from the start. I said that Julian knows I got the juiciest flows upon these UTXOs as I consolidate, kick it with the ballers in the Bitcoin Hall of Fame. The odds of ever cracking entropy has got us all amazed. I've heard some orange pill horror stories, gotta do that win hop thing, pop it in a cold storage. Divorce lawyers don't really like that thing, the prenup never worked and the client didn't pay their fees. The way it works is I be off the chain like this air gap transaction. Did one on my signed device, multi-sig while I hold my dick. With a couple lines of code, we had this whole matrix undermined. What you thought would happen if the Sims started going around inventing things with nobody else to run it by? 80 IQ, yeah, brother, right. I see a triple point quantum asset and it's underpriced. Thought that we were wrong. A high tide lifts all ships, we gotta get this done. It's been 15 years and we've only been the one. If it wasn't for Satoshi, they wouldn't have nothing. Yeah. High tide lifts all ships, we gotta get this done. It's been 15 years and we've only been the one. I got your hat, you little chump. Advertise a side pocket ledger, that's a little dumb. That's an attack vector hazard, that'll drain your funds. Grow up and be a man or we gon' smack you on the bum. Haters only cry once they dumped, wrecked whatever crumbs. There's gossip on the time chain and what we said on. You could go and audit that for fun, off the jump. It's more than diamond hands or time preference. Soft war in this new era. Walking around now cocky, heck yeah, I got some nice weapons. Probably wouldn't know another Aussie rapper packing, stacking. Got some sovereignty and less harassment. We're getting richer with Satoshi in his absence. Family is affluent, the grandkids are clapping. Got a lot that's right enough of these investments. One-way ticket please for a flight to safety. Yeah. A high tide lifts all ships, we gotta get this done. It's been 15 years and we've only been the one. If it wasn't for Satoshi, they wouldn't have. What happened? Yeah, because I'm multitasking. Like, I was opening up my door because I want to show you guys something. I created a voice model of Max Kaiser's voice, and then I took my acapella from Bitcoin slang and basically ran the voice model over my acapella. So now I've got a version of Bitcoin slang that sounds like Max Kaiser is rapping it. And I'm trying to find it because it'd be awesome to show you, but I always forget where I put this shit. Here we go.
Show how I break Bitcoin's flying down. Bitcoin is a currency, blockchain is technology. Transactions take place on it constantly. The public key is your address, private key is your access. Cash is trash, but a Bitcoin is an asset. Stack of sats is like accumulating gold. A mafia of the soul, the huddle is the hold. A confirmation.
I mean, I just exported a short version because I was messing around with Michael Saylor.
Show how I break Bitcoin's flying down.
This is another version of the model.
Bitcoin is a currency, blockchain is technology. Transactions take place on it constantly. The public key is your address, private key is your access. Cash is trash, but a Bitcoin is an asset. Stack of sats is like accumulating gold. A mafia of the soul, the huddle is the hold. A confirmation.
Yo, different. What's going on? Yeah, I'm just showing the peeps here the voice model of Max Kaiser. That's it, guys. It all starts with the basic structure. Yeah, absolutely. Took a chance, risk averse. Take a chance, risk averse. Let me do a verse. What do you mean? You want a verse in one of my songs, vocally, or produce or something? AR different. What's going on, G? Yeah, we're just vibing out here. I was just talking about some AI shit I was doing. What I just played was literally my song with some influencer, Bitcoin influencer, Max Kaiser. his voice. And I've got a version of Michael Saylor doing it, and then I've also modeled Andreas Antonopoulos. Because here's the thing, I wrote a script. Andreas Antonopoulos, for those that are familiar with him, he speaks as if he's about to try and attempt world domination. Like, that's the tone that I get from him. And so I wrote something, and I mimicked him as best as I could as an impersonation, and then I ran his voice over it, and it sounds hectic, but I'm just trying to remember where I put it. All right, here we go. Does everybody in the chat know who Andreas Antonopoulos is? Dude, this is hard. Yeah, man. I think you're probably reacting to that track that I did earlier on, huh? You can go yesterday. I did it yesterday. I might do it every day till the song's released, and we'll be live every day till Bitcoin hits 100K. You know, just playing around with that idea. But anyway, Andreas Antonopoulos.
Citizens of the world, I address you not as a mere proponent of this hostage undertaking, but the orchestrator of a new global equilibrium. And so I have covered every vector, have defeated every possible countermeasure you have entertained. And in this new order, the GDPs you so cherish will become irrelevant. My demands are simple yet non-negotiable. And what I'm asking of you is not measured in dollars or euros, gold or oil, or even the sweat of your brow, but instead in cryptographic integrity and computational power. Comply, and I release my stronghold. Defy, and watch as your economy stumble, your cafes close, and your screens go dark. This is no mere threat.
Yeah, so... sound dipped out again. Uh-oh, heaps of shit's going on. Where's the sound coming from? All right. So, I recorded a version of me impersonating Andreas Antonopoulos, and then I ran the language model that I created of him over my vocal of my impersonation, because I think the scary thing is when it comes to vocal AI shit, if you have somebody that can impersonate the person's inflections and their intonations and their cadence and their natural speaking, that's when AI modeling becomes deadly, right? Like, let's just imagine if I get George's voice and I learn to impersonate him and then run his voice over my voice, and I'm basically catching his inflections, the AI just basically brings it home. Right, this is George, right, just with the voice. So my impersonation of Andreas, and I'll play it without the music because that's not my backing music, but I believe this is it.
Citizens of the world,
I address you not as a mere
proponent of this hostage undertaking,
Why does it sound
but
weird?
the orchestrator of a new global equilibrium.
Yeah, this is my impersonation.
And so I have covered every vector, have defeated every possible countermeasure you have entertained. And in this new order, the GDPs you so cherish will become irrelevant. Countermeasure you have entertained.
And then the AI version.
And in this new order, the GDPs you so cherish will become irrelevant.
You hear?
My demands are simple yet non-negotiable.
That part with my voice without Andreas?
My demands are simple yet non-negotiable.
And what I'm asking of you is not measured in dollars or euros, gold or oil, or even the sweat of your brow,
but instead in cryptographic integrity and computational power.
I'm messing up my audio here because I've got so many windows. But, bro, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Fuck AI, dude. Holy shit. Shot. Yeah, true. Yeah, AI can get voices down close to perfect now. Ooh, that's good. And that's what I meant with the AI stuff. It can get it can capture the resonance of someone's voice really good. But then if you create that and you go to 11 Labs and you punch in a sentence with your voice, it's not going to sound like you because the AI machine is not matching your cadence. We all speak in certain rhythms and like percussive patterns in our language. And if once you can nail that, like if you impersonate that and then add the voice model, then it's game over. Because I'm using this thing called RVC where you can adjust the strength of the accents. So I speak compared to Americans, I sound a lot, you hear the Australian accent coming through in some of these things, but regardless of how good I can impersonate it, but then I can just glide that line over and then boom, it actually keeps the influencer's accent. And it's less work for me, but then you get like imperfections in the audio quality of that, and that kind of gets, then you're dealing with an AI. But what I was thinking with shit like this kind of hardware gear, if I record on something like this and I got 100 songs, 10 songs, whatever, I can take the raw, dry versions of all my verses, model an AI, and dude, like literally I could die and someone can keep creating posthumous songs, right? I don't know. I could pay a ghostwriter to write a verse. Here's a reference track, Rob. Thank you. AI over the top of it. It's me now. Like, I probably wouldn't do that. I got more artistic credibility than that. But even this AI shit is just a flip. We're gonna do another song. Where we at? We got Going Cashless, Radioactive. We're gonna ride through Radioactive and see how we flow on this. Yo, you just said something interesting. Put some Bitcoin into a ROBBIE AI and it could live on forever. Exactly, right? I could program a bot, AI bot, with a Lightning Network wallet, that has Bitcoin and it only has the private keys. And after you're dead, this robot can execute shit on your behalf, right? Pay your bills or whatever, whatever. Not that it matters, but then you think about like, this is why the whole world has to go. This is why, honestly, if we want to talk about Matrix, tinfoil hat stuff, like they're going to have to adopt this kind of digital currency to then be able to be like, all right, AI is going to run the world. There's no way AI can do it without it. I mean, am I wrong? Am I right? Frederick, what do you reckon? Let's jump into the next song. I'm digging through the trash for a hard drive. Going to El Salvador for the halftime. If the plane crash, at least it's not the markets. I remember 12 words from my past life. I'm like Walton when he fucks. G-spot, autofill, hopium in my cup. Fudsters on the internet, I lost my energy. I'll sell my diamond hands so I can buy some more sacks. Forget notes, stack assets on some tall racks. If bears hibernate, I'm calling that a long nap. $500,000 what the hash rate foretells. Small dick energy, DNA short cells. Southwest Sydney for the orange pill. Robbie P, Doof Nights, Richard on the bill. Get your hazmats, don't be passive, cause we just made toxic maxis. Radio. We got Richard Real on the next verse and the character on the last one.
Bitcoin maximalists, they're the most evil people.
We got that orange coin,
purple text, Fiat Maxis. I got 2 more songs in the playlist as well to do lives too.
This is the criminal, but I'm digressing. Operate on block time with 10 minutes in the room. We be flexing, hash rate at an all-time high. Can't be stressing, emitting freedom dioxide. We finessing as we opt out.
Absolutely.
We step as we
Frederick, absolutely.
Hold it closely as incompetence encroaches and it's
grossly mismanaged.
We sidestep the damage with a show that's been established since the Genesis. AKA the
we got Lady with a House Cat coming up next. I'll rap it. We'll sing it. Nakamoto rope. Nakamoto rope. One of the things I like about the AI stuff as well is this idea of miners also running GPUs to process AI shit. Like I seen a reel about that. And it's perfect harmony right there for miners to expand business.
It's the Kama Sutra. Master pickleball. Kiss on my baby papusa. Ain't hitting the mall. I'm so
stacking like I'm new to the revolution, y'all.
From Wall Street, make them losers. Digital
promised land.
Over here, there ain't no rulers.
Martin had a dream.
Cold storage made it cooler. Discrimination free. Democracy to all the users. You could even be an alien or a computer. Unity and thought.
Steps to follow. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Get us up in the feed. Bitcoin is cypherpunk as fuck. Yeah, major facts. And that's the thing. When I realize about like the private keys, dude, I can take my private keys and like no one can fuck with this shit. And then I can get a new wallet and just import everything onto that. That's like a sci-fi movie. That's why I say, like, I feel like Harrison Ford in the 90s with my Bitcoin, because it's like some espionage movie type shit. Yeah, I know this lady with a house cat. I know this you know this lady with a house cat. I know that lady with a house cat. You know that lady with a house cat. She invited me over, just a cup of tea. This time sweet honey and a couple lemon squeezed. I said, lady, that's a nice cat. You know that lady with a house cat. I know this lady with a... There's a new version coming, right? For this track, a parody. It goes like, I know I'm Maxi with some Bitcoin. You know I'm Maxi with some Bitcoin. Noticed it was looking out that window like a prison cell. It's not purgatory for that kitten if it's fitting well. But she was cooking more gravy, scorched daisies, cause I was lighting up cigars on the porch lazy. Not a white knight on the horse, maybe. I'd be more like Scorsese. She was cooking more gravy, lady with a house cat. You know that lady with a... I know I'm Maxi with some Bitcoin. You know I'm Maxi with some Bitcoin. So this is lady with a house cat. I released this. This is the first song I released this year. Lady with a house cat. Hit it. Lady with a house cat. But I'm trying to work out how to make this the Bitcoin parody as well. Like, the chorus is obvious. I know I'm Maxi with some Bitcoin. You know I'm Maxi with some Bitcoin. Sharpen the coupe. Yeah. It's crazy, man. We had like max of 6 people at one point on YouTube. I don't know about Zapstream. No viewers on Zapstream, but whatever. Hit the brakes before we both die. Cruise for the city, slow driving. E85 for your whole life. With God's blessings a cosign. Older gold mines. Win some bling with some more diamonds. Pinky slips how we... Way it sounds is so violent. Show up in the coupe like that. Show off the coupe like that. Yeah. Show up in the coupe like that. Show off the coupe like that. Like I was saying yesterday, I got to get a live version of this cut down with some of those phrases that there's no point me singing them kind of thing because it's auto-tune and the rest of it. Says a flame emoji. Them skills too hot, swerve out the lot and dip out the spot like popcorn. They ain't gonna tell me to stop. Date with the cops, second place they lost. Pay that cost. I stay cool at the window frost. You can take that bus. Yeah, show up in the coupe like that. Show off the coupe like that. Show up in the coupe like that. Show off the coupe like that. Yeah. Like, when the trunk stay thumping. Bumper to bumper stunting. Had to redline it somewhere on the way back home from the function. Where's your shoulder shrugging? Get up there in amongst it. Don't understand how that happened. Losing traction somewhere. Yeah, show up in the coupe like that. Show off the coupe like that. Yeah. We got a big Bitcoin conference, couple days in Montreal. I love it. It's gonna be a blast. Man, we're about Montreal, and is that gonna happen next year, same time in the year? I'm asking because I plan on doing some traveling next year to play at some conferences. Montreal, and I plan on going to Canada, man, because like it seems like there's a lot of people there. I've got some people that kind of like on the team, editing and shit, audio engineering for me over there, but family as well. And I know like the hip hop scene is interesting, and the idea about traveling is doing conferences, fireside chats in person, and try and get on some local hip hop shows or whatever, non-Bitcoin related stuff. You got to maximize. If I'm going to leave this country, Australia, where it's like fucking 30 hours from America by plane or whatever it is, like I got to maximize, you know, my time, my expenses. If you know the organizers over there, maybe you can connect us. That's one way that I've been able to get on some of these shows, is just Someone knows someone, connects it, bang. I'm like Walton when he fucks. G-spot, autofill, hopium in my cup. So, some more sass. Forget notes, stack Asics on some tall racks. How long have I been live for? I'm gonna quick do a little pulse check on stuff. Let this play in the background while I do this. Yeah, it's a big idea to go traveling around, that's for sure. But it makes sense, like in a bull run season, it's like now or 4 years from now, you know? I agree. I think connecting with the right people is just a matter of, reaching out and asking for some favors, and then, you know, like, yeah. It wasn't hard to get on Sydney. Like, once I was able to connect, like, with the right person and Tips, shout out to Tips, because she got me in contact with the guys down in Sydney. It was game over. And now, because that's been filmed, that's been recorded, I can show you some of it. You want to see some of it? Because I could leak some of it off my camera, but I don't want to spoil the surprise for what they're going to do with it. If they're going to do something with it, which they will, they'll upload it at a minimum. But I can use that and be like, yo, this is kind of what it'll look like, me performing there, etc. All right, I'll get some of the footage up. Yeah. Where is it? Media clips. I've been reorganizing my folder structures because what I've had is not efficient, and now I'm kind of middle lost in some of the stuff, but we'll grab it. Oh, there it is. Sydney trip. Process footage. Sam Cam. All right. Now, this is running on OBS. But can you see a window? Yeah, you can. Cool, so I'll bring it across over there. Show up in a coupe like that. There we go.
Today, Satoshi Nakamoto has released an official statement that they'll be raising prices.
I could show you the start, but it doesn't actually warm up until later. But regardless, I'll do yeah, All Time Highlights of Regret had a good vibe going. The whole thing's dope, but like, you know, like Sam started getting better angles later. Like I said, this is off my camera, not Bitcoin Alive's camera, my homie Sam, but the audio's been engineered and shit. I'll just turn this up a little bit and I'll show you. Let's roll. I'm going to clip this out of the replay. So no, if you're here live now, you can see this now. It's not going to be in the replay.
Give me my Bitcoins back.
Yeah.
Hey, $250,000. Give it a couple of years, be more like $1 billion. Buy me an island in Europe. All of a sudden Sicilian. Patrons now like Puppy. Drive around in my Bugatti. How did my basket heavy? I tell him I'm fibbing the nut sheet. And I have paid my tuition fees. I don't need no reference. Bitcoin Cloud is not for free. Dips are so incessant. Where's your rationality? And I said, DCA my Bitcoin stack. Layer 2, daps on daps. Don't FOMO, hey bro, relax. Magic
I love it.
No
Bitcoin superhero.
Like women. You know my exes multiply, and they some tourists coming to Vegas, roll the dice, and I've been waiting for this shit here for most of my life. But I hit that bong.
I want to hear more about the comic, man. That's interesting.
And I still got bags.
I got some like ideas for like characters based on people in the space, like Michael Saylor.
They want certainty. I'm coming with urgency.
So like,
give me the red. Ferrari gon' swerve.
Should I do like analysis on my performance here, or just let it run?
Look, it's red. I ain't scared. I learned it all perfectly. Look at the nerve on me. And that's how I can get to sleep. Yeah, that cannot be sweet. Lose your rationality. DCA, my Bitcoin stack. Layer 2, daps on daps. Don't FOMO, hey bro, relax. Magic carpet ride, no caps.
So at this point, Sam starts coming around to the front, and then we get like better angles, but less people.
Shadow band, try to cancel the.
Yeah. So this is like when I go off stage and shit.
Appreciate it. That's the link once again, bitcoinslang.com. Join my mailing list.
It's weird because it was one of those moments where people
try and get me to America. I plan on doing some tours.
I'm trying to talk over myself, but it's crazy because like there was a lot of people right at the very back, and it's like they heard the promotion and music going on, and then they came out to check out what was going on, but they still had a decent handful of people in the seats. And then obviously this is like right after I got off stage.
Where'd he go?
My homie Sam's holding the camera. This is like backstage shit, famous shit. Anyway, that should be enough. I'm gonna release the full thing of this later on, and you're gonna know about it. Anyway, superhero comic books, I like it. The idea that I have about Michael Saylor as a character is like, just close your eyes and picture this, right? Michael Saylor has 200 to 300,000 Bitcoins. And imagine if you went rogue one day with the private keys. Like, just imagine. Imagine like if he just like, out of nowhere, sir, your cab is here to take you to the office, and he's not in his room. He's just gone. We don't know where Michael Saylor is. Like, he's disappeared for 15, 25 years. And in some cypherpunk dystopian future, he's got 300,000 coins on him that, like, you don't know what could be going on. Like, it's like the hecticest fugitive movie ever based on Bitcoin. But yeah, man. So I'm keen to see what the comic book looks like once you're done with it, though. Absolutely, man. Are you illustrating it, or are you just writing the scripts and then getting other people involved? Let me know. And if you haven't, guys, hit the fucking like button. You only got 2 likes for the whole thing. We've been live for how long? We got 1 viewer on Zap as well, which is nice. Handy, good to know. But I'm spewing. I wasn't able to get kicked to work. What's this? I got messages. Yeah, I think, look, I probably might bounce off the live soon. I don't know. What do you guys reckon? Yeah, doing it for solo. Nice. You know, the annoying thing about this screen is that all the new comments come right down to the very bottom right, and then I've got an emoji covering the last word. Yeah, so doing it solo for starters. Is there anything you want me to react to? Anything I should look up that you reckon I should see and you want to get my thoughts and reactions to? Let me know, because I'll probably bounce off in the next 10. I don't know if Omar's still here or George, but yo, Frederick, thank you so much for engaging and hanging out with us today. It's awesome. I might rock another song live. You know, this is all just fun, you know? Like, we're not here to like nail the performance. It's good to go over it. I'll send you stuff. What are you saying? See, that's what I mean. There's bloody love heart emoji. I can't see what you wrote. When I get further in. I love it, man. I love it. That's mad. I'm trying to find some illustrators that can do comic book style artwork, but of the Jeremy Legal character. If you know anyone, let me know. Now it's dead silent. So what was I watching here on YouTube? I'm going to put something on. We're just going to react to something. 66% capital gains tax in Canada. How bullshit is that, by the way? Like, is that... Imagine if they just decide to go, all right, 100% capital gains tax. Like, do you think the world would revolt at that point? Canadians? Need a theme song down the line. I like it. I did a theme song for the Pleb Underground podcast recently. So theme songs is something that I've been looking to getting into in the space. And yeah, man, I'll send you someone at my pleasure. Canadians are too polite to revolt. That's what I feel like about Australians. It seems like Aussies, like they get outraged. Oh, fuck it, I'll just have a beer. You know, like, oh, there's nothing I can do about it. Watch the footy. You know, that's what I feel like in Australia when it comes to political minds. Canadians are polite. Yeah. So, and then here I am. I get outraged about stuff, but also I'm so fucking tinfoil hat that the lines of reality and realism actually get blurred. You know, it's like, because if you try and argue about something from a tinfoil hat perspective with someone that has no tinfoil hat perspective, they don't even have a single conspiracy theory, then they're basically reliant on academia and studies. Well, I read this study. Where's your study? You don't have a study? Who doesn't have a study? Well, how do you know your study's right? Well, because it was done by accredited statisticians. Well, how do you know they're not corrupt? Oh, because, like, he went to medical school for 15 years. Yeah, but how do you know he's not corrupt? Because, like, he put the time and effort to do a study. How can he be corrupt from the study? Well, what's not to say that he wasn't paid by people to facilitate said study? So then it enters academia and it acts as a mechanism of authority and something that can be referred to in authoritative disputes. Fuck that shit. A tinfoil hat jumpsuit. Academia is a cover-up. Absolutely. And, you know, the Bitcoin is, we see this. We see the little cover-up that's going on and the academia bullshit. And this is why I said, like, I believe that a lot of Bitcoiners are not vaccinated. Okay? And there's that lyric in the Most Toxic Bitcoin Maxi song where I say something about the coin that's going to last the longest, well, the one that's got the lowest vax rate. Just as like a tongue-in-cheek thing in regards to, like, you know, the tinfoil hat stuff. But there's some serious truth to that if all the Solana fans are vaccinated. Dude, and you know what? That was the one lyric I was questioning whether I should release. Like, do I release this? Like, this is holy. Because remember, this is like 2023, and I wrote the song at like February of that year. Or, yeah, I think February, January of 2023. It was still a crazy time. Like, think about it. Rang true as fuck. Yeah, and then the other lyric, because we know about Nikola Tesla, yeah, creating... Yo, we got someone else in the chat. What's going on, fam? Thoughts on GME? What's GME? The truckers fight. Oh, okay, that came out. The truckers fight. That's the thing, and that's a lot of Canadians realized it from the trucker thing, bro. Oh, GameStop. Yeah, see, I don't follow stocks. Is it pumping right now? What's the situation? Because I see a lot of stuff on Twitter about Andrew Tate, old clips. I don't care, Tristan. I don't care, Tristan. I'm going to drink a sparkling water and pump everything into GameStop. Billionaires are going to lose billions, Tristan. Yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't fuck with stocks. Why? Because you got to create an account. Okay, yeah, you got to create a crypto exchange too. Yeah, but I'm taking all that Bitcoin and moving it off there. You know? If there was a way I could get the shit without KYC, I would fucking do it. You know, and I know of some ways. I'm not going to talk about it here, but like for the quantity that I was after at a certain point, I couldn't get it non-KYC. But GameStop, they need to come into Bitcoin, the stock. GME is on Solana too. Dude, I'm a Bitcoin maxi. I got a little bit of Solana, like 0.3 of a Solana. Kind of funny and crazy. So are you shilling? Manpreet. Sorry if I said your name wrong. I'm trying to correct it and say it the right way. But are you more into Solana and these other things than Bitcoin? And if that's the case, why? What made you choose to go that route? Because let me tell you something. The year was, I'm going to pull the graph up on a dead coin. It's not even a zombie coin, because the craziest thing in crypto is you got zombie coins. When a stock dies, the stock is dead. The company's liquidated. It doesn't exist. But in crypto, these coins that have been rug pulled, they still zombie along, waiting for the next person that can potentially pump it. And believe you me, people do this. I looked at the coin that I'm about to show you thinking, could I pump that thing to get my money back and use others as exit liquidity? But, you know, that would have been a hectic thing. And this is a proof of work coin. So it's not like you can just plug in. You got to start running nodes. You need to start building out the ecosystem once again. Because remember, it's all open source. You can go back to a dead coin and just resurrect it. Fucking zombie coin. Coin market cap, was it? I don't even go to these websites. Like, I don't really go much to these websites, but let's have a look. I'm not going to say the coin until you see it on the screen. Let's have a look. I'm going to go all time. Boom, here we go. So what we got here is Quark coin. This coin has been around. Put myself on screen.